Where do I place this? I place this here. We are drawing a tarot card. Maybe multiple. We'll see what messages have to come through. What would be useful for a beautiful... Okay, that one wanted... A couple wanted to come through. What would be useful for use to hear? The cards are acting strangely. But these two went over to my charging cord. So I'm going to take this as energy that, like, when you're running low, how to refill your cup. That makes a lot of sense. I'll get into that in a moment. This is what came out right away. We have the Hierophant in reverse and Four of Pentacles. So there's a feeling of you're building stability towards something. You're building stability, but you don't have a lot of structure around it with the Hierophant in reverse. That's kind of, it's like there's a groundedness, but the mental component of it, so like, it's like you feel stable, but you don't understand why. And then this card that flipped up on top of it, Wheel of Fortune. I think because fortune is favoring you right now, fortune versus free will, I think maybe you're on a path where you don't have to exert a ton of control. Things just feel stable, even though, like, mentally, if you think about it, things seem very unstable, and so maybe the more time that you spend up here, the more unstable it feels. But deeply, truly, it feels stable. We have the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom here. Like, deep down, you know that there is that things are working slowly and surely. It's not complete stability, but you have enough space. I'll show you this Four of Pentacles to stand. You know, she's simply standing on these two coins. But that's all that she needs right now. More coins will be placed on her path. You know, her path will be laid out step by step by step. She doesn't have to have the entire path right now to be stable right now. Yes. Anything else to clarify that message? Wow. Okay, thank you. Yes, Page of Pentacles. Maybe, so the reason that you do not, that all that you have to stand on right now is quite a little, is so that you can look at what the next step is before you place it down and take it, being more considerate. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse. The Seven of Wands makes me think of a big connection that I just had with a person, somebody who you contacted perhaps, and now that connection is over, it's ended, but it has left an impact on you, and it's like, okay, now how do you move forward? Seven of Wands is also in reverse. You're not fighting things. It's not you against the world. This is a creative project. You going up against, like if you're an animator, you going up against other animators in the industry. In reverse, it's like all of these wands just are in free fall, basically. You know, it's not you against anybody else. Everyone's just on their own, out here floating in the abyss, looking at how to take the next step. Back to this connection that you had with somebody that, like a divine encounter, and that encounter is over now. You won't know if you're going to see this person again, but they can inform the next step forward, and maybe that is why you encountered this person. Now, there's also a message of exhaustion and needing to recharge. For that, if you've been feeling exhausted, if you do end up feeling exhausted, firstly, I would check and see if this is an exhaustion of the mind, like you've been overexerting your mental energy. That's one thing. Other message is this more sense of loneliness, this exhaustion that comes from, it's like an emptiness that you feel like needs to be filled with somebody else, but instead to recharge that, the messages that are coming through is to recognize what is already being offered to you, because it's a lot. There's something being offered to you right now in this present moment. What is it? Well, it's going to be different for every single person, but I'll get a card to, thank you. The Five of Pentacles. what's being offered to you right now is this period of alone time, is this period of getting to know yourself. With the Four of Cups, we have introspection and meditation. Five of Pentacles, we have a lack. I'm getting observant, the freedom to observe, because you don't have to figure everything out. It's not like an active work of the mind, it's a receptive work of the mind. That's what's being offered to you right now, is the space, the capacity to be receptive to the world, to receive inspiration, to take your next stable step forward. I think I'm going to wrap it up there. I hope that that helped. I saw 555 as I said that, so that could be significant. But let me know how that resonated, if it resonated, and feel free to leave a like, a comment, follow me, whatever it is. It helps a lot, but I would love to hear what this made you think about. Lots of love.